Hi guys,
Hey.
welcome to the next episode of Fixing Our Way Home.
Yep.
Today we got a lot. We had so much that I had to cut some out, and we'll push it off to another week. But yeah, we've done a lot to the master bedroom.
Yep. This time we are starting on a fairly decent sized sort of a remodel of the master bedroom. We're not renovating it the way we did the laundry breakfast room. There doesn't really need to be that much torn out, but we will paint the ceilings, make sure those are buttoned up. We have to rip out the carpets and the tack strip from the old green carpet that you saw. We were debating whether or not we could even save these old pine floors, but it seems like after professional came and looked at them that they assured us they could be saved.
And I was so happy because I was literally crying when we thought we couldn't save these floors.
They were rough.
And you'll have to see how they come out. We're not going to tell you, but we're going to.
Yeah,
you can let us know if you like it.
Yeah. And then so after the floors, we started tackling some of the work in the closets. We had to get those. They were just they weren't useful.
No.
And that's as far as we got in this video. And then the next one will probably wrap up the remodel of the master bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Alrighty. We'll see you at the end.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. About 5-10 minutes to do one coat.
Yeah, see, this is that antique white, right?
Yeah.
And we don't care about the rug because we're getting rid of it.
The rug is coming out when we're done. The rug is here to protect the floors underneath.
Yeah.
I don't care about this green carpet. It ain't even green anymore.
I know, it's bleached.
I believe it's this one.
Nice.
You gotta get the line straight, you know?
Yeah.
I gotta shut that master door. I'll get my foot.
I guess I don't hate those brass things, but I'm not sure about the knobs themselves.
And we can change the knobs. Hold this, please. 100% sure it's turning. All right, good morning. Today we're just going to be touching up the ceilings. These ceilings are antique, 2 to 3 inch wide planks, tongue and groove, bead boards themselves. I don't want to replace them. They are very thick and very strong. They're probably about 1 inch thick each. And there was a few stains over the years just from drips in the ceiling that caused a stain here and there that really must have penetrated through for a long time. But the boards are solid. We've got the roof dried in now, so there's nothing wet up here anymore. Everything is solid and dry, so it's just a matter of we've already kiltzed it, and then I'm just gonna go around and touch this up and make this look good again. One more thing too, the carpet I'm not caring about, we're replacing that. We're gonna see what the wood looks like underneath. Okay, it looks as though this paint is the trim color, in which case I don't care about cutting it in, as I'm just gonna roll it with a thick map roller, hit the entire ceiling, make it the same color. It won't matter if I hit the trim. Just get this one. get them a quick coat of paint, and then I will roll the entire ceiling, and I'll hit these areas a second time to really cover. These fans are fairly old, but they're really high quality. So somebody spent some money on some fans back in the day, probably in the 80s, I would imagine. And they run really well and they're super quiet. The only thing they're lacking is a light, which I can probably add at a later date. And then some pull chains for the lights. I've got my paint poured. I got an old thick nap roller, long pole. This will get me all the way to the ceiling. I've had this pole for probably 24 years. Works great. So I'll get started and we'll just hit this entire ceiling, and hopefully I won't knock over the camera with the end of this pole. And then we'll come back later and let the air do its thing and see how it dries. Yeah, looking done to me. We'll probably hit it with another coat another time. Nice. All right, takes care of this one. Thanks, folks.
Now we're going to be clearing everything out of the room so that we can pull the rug up.
I don't know, Lisa, this floors look pretty rough.
So they replaced some wood.
Yes.
Move for a minute so I can see.
These would have to be completely sanded and refinished.
I'm not happy.
But here goes nothing. Are we recording?
Pop a couple nails in this one here. I'd say somewhere in here. So you hit it. Nail this one again, like right here. bottom is not thick enough. Might be. I'd say take a pin nailer and pin nail it.
Hi everyone. This is the first time that this floor has been sanded in I don't know how long. But the house was in 1907 and I swear they just kept putting stain and paint and rugs. So it's not perfect by any means, but it's so pretty just the way it is. I mean, obviously not with the wood filler, I guess that would be. But he's coming back today to sand it again and then to urethane it. It's just beautiful.
Hey guys, so today, we were going to go outside and button up a bunch of the things on the outside, but Florida weather had different plans for us. So today we're going to start in here. What we're going to do is work on the master bedroom closets. That's where we are now, in the master bedroom. And we've got 3 closets that need to be reshelved, and I got to rehang doors, so we'll get that done. So this closet here is a little closet by the entry door. I believe it was more the man's closet. He's got a tie hanger here, and he had some shelves for storage. It was all that closet-made metal stuff. We tore that out when we first bought the house. It was all sticky and old. had a lot of residue on it. And as you see, there are stainless steel screws on there, which we ordered a box of old stock, brand new brass screws. And we're going to change every screw with a flathead brass screw to match the old brass hinges. These are the only two closets we have for the time being. Here's some more of that closet made metal stuff, and they had several shelves that we already ripped out. We're going to rip this one out today, rip out all these little brackets that held on the old stuff. We bought these a long time ago, and I've been holding them, waiting for a chance to use them. These are just white steel brackets, and they have a hook for the closet hanger so you can put a pole on, because we're going to leave some area for long hang, and then I'll put another shelf down here so we can have short hang, long hang, and maybe a shelf for storage and some stuff underneath. Now, this should go pretty quick because we already have most of the wood we pre-cut, and we did most of the work already. So you don't have to waste time watching us cut boards. All right, so I'm going to get to it. Hey, this is all sticky.
Ugh.
Ready?
Ugh.
There's not much holding that. Icky. I would one finger this.
Ugh.
Because it's, I don't know if you can see it, guys. It's just got years of residue on it. I don't know what it is, but it's all sticky and gross from years of humidity and unuse. They're just little tension nails, and you just push them in the hole, and the tension is supposed to hold them in, but they're garbage. This can also go in the trash. I don't need these. Okay.
These are little plastic bits.
Yeah, throw those out. All right, let me mark the studs, and then I'll know where to put my brackets. Okay, I have an idea. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I have an idea. How high? I don't want to make the shelf too high because I don't want to be able to not get stuff on the shelf. So
Right.
I want the shelf lower.
Yeah.
Like maybe down to 14 inches or 16 inches. How long is a dress? Maybe from here down to the floor? Like,
Well, look how tall I am.
so your dresses are not going to hit the floor.
No.
If I put the shelf here.
No, I can't fit it like that.
I hit a stud. That was the plan. Yeah, that one hit.
Nice.
I wouldn't hang on it, but
No.
it'll hold close.
Yeah.
This one goes in the back. Next.
I think this is the nicer side. Like that.
Yeah, I understand.
It's got a nice knot in it.
It's fine. Perfect. Because your gun doesn't. That's it. That's in. These aren't going anywhere. All right. You can hang all you want on that.
And see, I'm going to be sweeping with this broom. And this broom is from the late 1800s, according to Google Lens.
And we trust everything Google says.
It must
You can
be true.
count on that.
It must be true. It's on the internet.
It's just some 12-year-old. He's like, as far as I know, I don't know. Tell us from the 1800s. What do we care? Whatever. That's what they want to hear anyway, according to what we're listening on their phone.
Yeah.
Stuff in it.
And I feel bad for whoever had to use this one because it kind of is not really good. It's very stiff. I feel like what's it, Little House on the Prairie? They would have had this thing. But I also feel like the mom would have been constantly beating the crap out of the rug with it. I think he's talking.
Let's do the next ones.
It looks good.
Move the When I tell you, I need your hand here and push that up like that. Can you reach in there behind me? You got it? Push right there. Like that. All right, folks, come with me. Okay. We'll get this out. There's an old tie rack made of wood. I'll probably just leave it there for now. I'll mark my lines. We're going to put some shelf pieces in here, just some 1x1 wood to hold shelves up, and then we'll line this with shelves and put the closet door on. But good thing about this door, I can put it on now because when I open it, it slides all the way into here, so it won't be in the way when I do the shelves later. It will slide completely out of the way, so I can just add it back on right now. All right, we'll get on that. One more good thing too, this is not drywall, it's plywood, so we don't need to worry about where to put the shelves. They'll just go. What we're gonna do, folks, is I'm gonna add the little side shelf bars on here and on the back. Then I'll cut the shelving. We're using some scrap pine that we had, not the old heart pine, just regular old pine that we had. And we're gonna build the shelving out for it, but I'm not gonna mount it. I'm just gonna leave it there and put the door on so that we can just easily take those pieces of shelves out when we're ready to paint in here, and then paint and then put the shelf back. All right. I'm gonna level a line around here for my shelf. We had pre-cut this wood earlier to make this a faster process. Again, this is all scrap pieces that we found in the garage and just from different places. We didn't buy any of this, just free wood. I see I have pre-drilled holes already, so I'm just, not only am I using old wood, I'm using old wood holes. I forgot about that one. Okay. How did that fall off?
It must have vibrated off. No, it's the other way.
The other way? All right, hold on. Because I have a million ties that I wear every day. Fixed. I probably should have lowered that one at the bottom a little more. I just kind of put them where they were before. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, I can always put big stuff under and, you know. I still got to put floor molding in there too, so we'll get that another time. I'm not going to tack these down yet. I'll get them with a nail gun later, but once I'm happy with the way they fit. Keep them coming, keep them coming. That's perfect. One more. That looks pretty good.
Does that open up or no?
No, that's just a floor. I checked that. That's the floor to this. It does not open. Okay, we're almost done. Let me just... We have to get this just right. That's got to go in that hole. This goes in this hole. That's how it goes. And then we grab it right here. Real quickly, can you come here and screw down this thing like we did the others?
You're gonna drop it down?
I'm going to drop it down a little bit. I'm all the way to the top, and I got to drop it down about a 1/4 inch. Too far, I think, still. Well, let me see. Maybe that's okay. All right, folks. Lisa's just going to give it, it's all dusty from, construction work and whatnot, from sanding down these floors. Dust got on everything. We did move them out of here, though. I'm surprised the dust traveled that far. But that is the last closet door in place. So this door opens all the way so I can get it out of the way when I want to work on the shelves and work on the inside of the closet. And I did not mount these yet. They come out so I can take them out, paint everything, including these wall brackets for the shelves, and then put the shelves back in and paint those too. All right. This is no special kind of wood. It's just new wood. So we don't care if it's painted. And it looks pretty good so far. And then we're going to put some floor trim in, and we're done with the closet here. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
So I want to thank FlexiSpot for providing us with this king-size Kana Japanese joinery bed.
One of our first sponsors. So I wanted to tell you some of the reasons why I personally liked this bed. Basically, it's solid wood by a tree called the rubber wood tree, and it's sustainably harvested. They also add a mildew-resistant coating, which is great here in Florida. It can get very humid here. And there's plenty of options to choose from. We decided on the under the bed drawers. They're on rollers and they add more storage. And here in this home, because it's so old, closets weren't really a thing.
They didn't have any.
So we're very excited that we have more storage.
And I like the fact that the legs are cut, that it will push right up against. I like the fact that you do not need tools to put it together. It's a very quick build. You do not need a box spring mattress. It comes with slats that Velcro to the frame so they don't slide or move around. Cost efficient. It saves you a lot of money. If we ever have to move this bed,
It's easy.
Simple to take it apart, put it back together again. So the only tool so far that I see that we require for this is our trusty box knife to cut these boxes open.
We'll see ya. When looking for your perfect bed, head over to FlexiSpot. With a Kana Japanese joinery bed, you can choose from full, queen, or king size. They offer them both in walnut and oak. They have matching side tables, underbed drawers, as well as mattresses and other accessories. You can check out their website for all that they offer. Use the link below, and don't forget to use the code HOME for $20 off any one item.
And thank you again to FlexiSpot for sponsoring this video. We hope you had fun watching us put this thing together. We'll get back on with the rest of our video of this master bedroom makeover.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
We're gonna change this light because to me it just looks too 80s. We have something nicer we're gonna use. I think this is the one we're gonna put up.
Yes, we found that at a Habitat.
It's a Hampton Bay. I just think it's nicer and it'll look a little bit better on the wall than that's there. Not that we use it for much light anyway, because it doesn't create much. These floors were really rough. I remember in the first video when we took the carpets out, we weren't even sure that these could be saved, but the guy that we hired, Ken, is a miracle worker, and he did his best to make these floors the best that he could. I think they got some nice character now. He had to fill in a couple of spots like this.
So I'm going to see if I can get some type of furniture markers.
Oh, you probably could. Anyhow.
And then he thinks that this piece right here, right there, if we go down.
Yeah, this one.
Yes. It is curly wood.
That's curly heart pine.
Yeah, curly heart pine, which is fairly expensive.
All right, that's it for now. We just want to show you what the bedroom's starting to look like now that the floors are done and we're starting to get some furniture in here. But we have a long way to go in here too. So this is just so we can temporarily sleep here.
Yep. Alrighty, we're done.
Well, as promised, I've got my son Dominic here. We're painting out the two closets. He's taking the closet on the right, I'm taking the closet on the left, and we're going to tackle these. What we're doing is he's painting the bulk of the space with a roller while I cut this one in around the edges and the corners, and then we're going to trade places, and I'll cut that one in while he hits the walls on this one, all right? Okay. Now that I've got the insides of the closets cut in, I'll show you what I mean. I've got the edges done around the top, all the way around everywhere. I've given it a once over in the corners, around the shelving, around the brackets, and then afterwards Dominic, my son, will come in with the tarp, lay it on the floor and the roller, and he will roll from the bottom line there all the way up to where I stopped here.
That's probably as good as it's getting, I think.
Yeah, that's fine, don't worry about it.
Get out of my shot!
You can take a break whenever you want, you know.
Yeah.
If it's too hot in here or whatever. Or a water break or whatever, you want to keep going. No more pink. It's ready for you to hit it with a second coat on the outer edges and stuff, so whenever you're ready to do that, no rush.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, see you in a bit. Well, everyone, we hope you enjoyed that video. We got some good before and afters of the floor and the closets. Stick around for those at the very end. I don't know if she has any bloopers. If I know, she'll have 100 of her. But of course, none of me.
He's perfect.
Yeah, always. And in any case, we will hopefully wrap up the master bedroom remodel in the next video for you, and then we'll be moving on to the next room, which might be a bigger project. That's the guest bedroom. But that won't be for a few weeks.
Right.
First, we're going to get this room wrapped up, and we'll show you what it looks like in the end when it's totally done.
Yes, definitely make sure to look at the befores and afters. And I'm a broken record, I know that. But if you could like, subscribe, share, comment, and hype. I'm getting good at that, though. We would so appreciate it. It really helps the channel.
And like our kids would say, what's a record?
Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it.
Yep. See you next time.
Bye.